And we are back with you again. You know, technical problems right now. We want to make sure that everyone can see what's going on. And now we're pretty much assured we are. Autumn here, Scott still here, Walt's still here. Nicole is still asking questions on Facebook, but we want to see who else has questions. But until that time, Walt, what's next?
Well, Nicole has a question for Autumn. Autumn, what was more terrifying or challenging, working on the live stage or appearing in the NBC TV special, The Sound of Music Live?
I was going to get to that one.
For sure, the NBC Sound of Music Live, because it's the combination of TV and, you know, in theater, like if something goes wrong, you just kind of move along, everybody makes it work, and then you've watched the whole show and you forget about it. But if something goes wrong and it's taped, people are like, rewind, that girl just messed up. It was terrifying, and you know, we were in this huge sound stage in Islip, New York, and they were really afraid. It was during the winter, so they were really afraid of the power going out, and so they taped a whole performance the night before, just in case and we were on like super expensive generator power, so they really covered it was the first one, so they were you know, understandably nervous, but I was like totally cool for the performance until I saw Audra McDonald like in the corner. I was like,
oh my God, she's nervous.
That's hilarious.
When you're doing those, so the thing that bothers me about these live musicals on television is the lack of audience response. And I think for the performers, that must be horrible. Because you have nothing to feed off. I mean, you're used to, like tonight, the audience was going crazy. And you get that, and it feeds the performance. But
especially for a comedy. Luckily, Sound of Music isn't as much of a comedy. So, yeah, I think they're starting to try to remedy that. It's, you know, it's surprisingly hard to coordinate all of those camera angles in a live musical, and then also somehow navigate an audience. And you know, I think it's a lot of logistics. And you know, I think Grease was a success.
Grease worked
Fox,
pretty well, yeah.
You know, where they had an audience. So, and you know, that's the good thing, is that it's a work in progress.
And they're trying it. They keep coming back to it. Yeah.
Yes, I think it's all good.
All right, Scott, most frightening thing you've ever done?
Oh Lord. Well. Okay, this is true.
Well, I hope so.
I hope so.
I'm going to make up a story now for you. It was when that lion chased me through the Serengeti.
That's Safari. No. I also understudy Nick Bottom.
Right.
And so I went on in Durham. And that maybe was the most frightening thing I've ever done.
Really?
I was so nervous.
He was so great.
Thank you. I really thought I was going to vomit at the beginning, because I was just hyping myself up, you know?
Yeah.
Because you rehearse, but you don't get as much rehearsal as the regular principals do.
No.
And you're doing rehearsals with the people, with the other understudies. So you're not getting the one-on-one with the other people.
Yeah.
So
you're basically like having like your third week of rehearsal in front of thousands of people. You're
Correct.
like, please don't make a bad choice.
But so that was probably the most frightening thing I've done to date. It went off really well, but man, those were some crazy first moments.
Yeah.
Like shot out of a cannon. Here we go.
Speaking of crazy first moments, do we still just have one person asking questions?
One person, but we really appreciate all your questions.
Yes, thank you.
I forgot to give Walt the mic. I do want to remind you, we are going to draw a pair of tickets to see the show Something Rotten, an amazing musical comedy with dance and fun and laughter. In just a couple of minutes, the way you get into the drawing is you ask a question on Facebook. So far, I have a very good feeling who's going to win the ticket.
Me too.
So
don't want to jinx it. Don't want to jinx
Somebody's
it.
got a pretty good chance.
Even if it's a dumb question, ask it now to get into the drawing. Walt doesn't have to repeat it, but we probably will.
That's the dumber the better.
We are being told 1 minute. We have one minute warning on this.
1 minute.
Are you just going to yell to the people at home?
I'm just going to yell at the
What
camera.
underwear do you wear?
Boxer briefs.
I have no idea what's going on this show right now.
No, we couldn't even use tickets if we ask questions.
All right, where's the show going from here?
We head to Dallas.
And then?
Dallas. Oh, let's see if I have this all memorized.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to Dallas for 2 weeks. We're going to Nashville for 1 week. Then we have a week off, so we're all going home or on vacation. Then we come back to Chicago for 2 weeks.
Yep.
Kansas City for 1 week. Kansas City, Missouri. We have another layoff. We go to Las Vegas. Then we go to for 1 week, San Francisco for 4 weeks, Seattle for 3 weeks, Spokane for 1 week, Des Moines, Iowa for 1
And
week.
as this continues
2
going
weeks
on
in
for a while, we're going to get
Denver,
ready to go into our
then
drive.
Mesa, Tempe, Arizona, then 2 weeks in Costa Mesa, and 6 weeks in LA, and that's through the first of the year.
That's very
Oh
good.
my God.
Wow.
So that's how you remember your,
That's my
your
Rain Man.
lines.
That's your
Okay,
Rain Man.
we're about,
Name.
well, what is it time for?
It's time for them to draw this name.
I wonder
Okay,
who's
which
gonna
one of you
win?
wants to draw?
Autumn, go ahead.
I mean,
Okay, the pressure's on.
how
Pick
do
well,
I
stir
pick
them
one?
up.
Oh, no, I should pick another one. No.
Who is it?
And the winner is
Pena!
Nicole has
Yes,
won
Nicole.
a pair of tickets to come and
And
see
good questions,
Something Wrong.
too.
Yes, very good question.
Great question. Thank you for co-hosting with me tonight, Nicole. And we want to tell all of you, Something Rotten's playing through Sunday here at the Hobby Center. It's brought to you by Broadway at the Hobby Center. We're thrilled that the show's going on. It's a lot of fun. Don't miss it. If you come tomorrow night, you'll get to meet Nicole. That's what you can do.
It's so good.
It's
Come
very
see it.
good.
It's very good.
Autumn, Scott, thank you guys
Thank
so
you very much.
for letting all the good food get picked over while you talk to us.
I hope there's some left.
We'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Woo! Yay!